at stage 7, paragraph page 568. Okay, 568. And our last headword was credit and new work type of lesson. Okay, so let's start with our revision. You ready?
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
First question. On what occasions do all the members of the family gather together? On what occasions do all the members of the family gather together? All the members
All the
of the
members
family gather
of the
together
family gather together
on occasions such
on
as
occasions
weddings,
such as
birthday
weddings,
parties, etc.
birthday parties, etc.
About how much does your book weigh? About how much does your book weigh? My book weighs
My book
about
weighs about a pound,
a
pound,
pound. A pound.
a pound.
Very good. What does it mean you can't have your cake and eat it? What does it mean you can't have your cake and eat it? The meaning of
The meaning
you
of
can't have your cake
you can't have your cake
and eat it is that
and eat it is that
sometimes you have to
sometimes
choose
you have to
between
choose
having one thing
between having one
or
thing
another thing
or another thing
because you cannot
because
have
we cannot have
everything you want.
everything you want.
Very good. Are you the kind of person who puts home comforts before everything else? Are you the kind of person who puts home comforts before everything else? Yes or no? I'm
Yes,
the kind of
I'm the
person
kind of
who
person
puts home
who puts
comforts
on phone oh,
comforts
comforts
before everything else.
before everything else
Very good. Okay, next. Why? Why? Because I can't live
because I can't live
without my comforts.
without my comfort.
Very good. What do you do when you want to relax? What do you do when you want to relax? I,
I
but I go to
when I go to
the
hot I go to the hot
when
springs
I want to relax.
when I want to relax.
Very good. If you could be in the audience at any concert, who would you like to see? If you could be in the audience at any concert, who would you like to see? If I could be
If I could be
in the audience
in the
at any
audience
concert,
at any
I would
concert,
like to see
I I would like to see
mhm,
X Japan.
X Japan rock and roll. Very good again. What's the most common way to move liquid or gas from one place to another? What's the most common way to move liquid or gas from one place to another? The most common
The
way
most common way
to move liquid or
to move
gas
liquid or
from
gas
one place to
from
another
one place to another
is through a pipe.
is through a pipe.
Very good. Okay, can you see any pipes in your room? Can you see any pipes in your room? Yes or no? I
Yes,
can see
I can
some
see
pipes
some
in
pipes
my room.
in my room.
Very good. Do you know anyone who smokes a pipe? Do you know anyone who smokes a pipe? Yes or no?
No,
I don't know
I
anyone
don't know anyone
who smokes a pipe.
who smokes a pipe.
Very good. What's the use of a chimney? What's the use of a chimney? The use
The
of a
use
chimney
of a
is
chimney
to carry the smoke
is to carry the
from a
smoke
fire
from a fire
out of a building
out of the building
and into the air.
and into the air.
Very good. Give me sentences showing the two meanings of the word cry. Give me sentences showing the two meanings of the word cry, please. The film
The
was
film
so sad
was so
that
sad
the girl cried
that the girl
the
cried
whole time.
the whole time.
Be careful how you
Be,
cross the road.
be careful how you cross the road.
The child's mother cried.
The child's mother cried.
Very good. What's the difference between the present perfect and the past simple? What's the difference between the present perfect and the past simple? The difference between
The difference between
the present perfect
the present perfect
and the past simple
and the past
is
simple
that we use
is that we
the
use
present perfect
the present
when
perfect.
we are thinking
We are
about
thinking
time,
uh, uh,
about time,
about time
or
or
uh, up to now,
up to now,
whereas we use
whereas we use
the past simple
The past simple
when we are thinking
when we are thinking.
about a specific
Sorry.
about
Uh,
a specific
about specific
pastime.
pastime.
Very good. Okay, next. Give me an example of each. Give me an example of each, please. I have been here
I have been here
for 20 minutes.
for 20 minutes.
I arrived here
I arrived here
20 minutes ago.
20 minutes ago.
Very good. Why do we say I ate eggs for breakfast today and not I have eaten eggs for breakfast today? Why do we say I ate eggs for breakfast today and not I have eaten eggs for breakfast today? We say I
We
ate
say,
eggs
I ate eggs
for breakfast today
for breakfast
and not
today,
I have eaten eggs
and not I have eaten eggs
for breakfast today
for breakfast
because
today
we are
because
thinking
we are thinking
about what happened
about what
at
happened
a specific pastime,
at the specific
pastime,
pastime,
breakfast time.
breakfast time.
We are not thinking about
We are
now.
not thinking about now.
Very good. Okay, which of these two sentences is correct? John got up quite late today, or John has got up quite late today? Which of these two sentences is correct? John got up quite late today, or John has got up quite late today? Of those two
Of those
sentences,
two
John
sentences,
got up
John got up
quite late today
quite late
is
today
correct.
is correct
Why? Why? Because we are
because
thinking
we are thinking
about what happened
about what happened
at a specific
at
pastime.
a specific past
The
time.
time when John got
The
up.
time
When John
when John
got up.
got up.
Did you have a big breakfast today? Did you have a big breakfast today? Yes or no?
No,
I didn't have
I didn't have
a big breakfast
a
today.
big breakfast today.
What time did you come here today? What time did you come here today? I came here at
I came here at 9
8
a.m.
today.
today.
Very good. What does the idiom let someone down mean? What does the idiom let someone down mean? The idiom
The
let
idiom
someone down
let
means
someone down
fail
means
someone
fail
who
someone
is depending on us.
who is depending on us.
Give me an example. Give me an example, please. Everyone was
Everyone
depending on him,
was depending on him,
but he let them down,
but he let him hmm?
let
but
them down,
he let him down,
let them down
let them
by
down
not keeping his
by
promise.
not keeping his promise.
Very good. Okay, give me some examples of adverbs of frequency. Give me some examples of adverbs of frequency, please. Some examples
Some
of
examples
adverbs
of
of
adverbs
frequency are
of frequency are
never,
never,
rarely,
rarely,
occasionally,
occasionally,
sometimes,
sometimes,
often,
often,
usually,
usually,
and always.
and always.
Very good. Where do these adverbs normally go? Where do these adverbs normally go? These adverbs
These
normally
adverbs
go
normally go
after the first
after
auxiliary
the
verb.
first auxiliary verb.
Give me an example. Give me an example, please. We had never seen
We had never
that
seen
film
that
before
film
it was shown.
before it
It
was
was
shown
shown on television.
on television.
Very good. Put the word usually in this sentence. She can answer his questions. Put the word usually in this sentence, please. She can answer his questions. She can usually
She can usually
answer his questions.
answer his
Put
questions.
the word always in this sentence. We spend the Christmas holidays with our family. Put the word always in this sentence, please. We spend the Christmas holidays with our family. We always spend
We always
the
spend
Christmas
the
holidays
Christmas
with
holidays
our family.
with our family.
Put the word often in this sentence, please. They don't go swimming. Put the word often in this sentence. They don't go swimming. They don't often go
They they don't often go
swimming.
swimming.
Put the word also in this sentence. You must study in class and you must practice your English outside the lesson. Put the word also in this sentence, please. You must study in class and you must practice your English outside the lesson. You must study in
You must
class
study in
and
class,
you must also
and you must also
practice your English
pra-
your
practice
English
your English
outside the lesson.
outside the lesson.
Put the word even in this sentence, please. I can't boil
Even
an egg. Put the word
boil.
even in this sentence, please. I can't boil an
Can
egg.
boil.
I can't
I
even
I
boil
can I can even boil
an egg.
an egg.
Very good. How can oil be transported from one place to another in your country? How can oil be transported from one part of a country to another? Oil can be
Oil
transported
can be
from
transported
one part of a
from
country
one part of a country
to another
to another
on lorries
on
or
lorries
through very big pipes.
or through very big pipes.
Very good. Is oil used a lot in cooking in your country? Is oil used a lot in cooking in your country? Yes.
Yes,
Oil's used a lot
oil is used a lot
in cooking in my
in
country.
cooking in my country.
Wait, what is the verb and the noun of the adjective hot? What is the verb and the noun of the adjective hot? The verb and
The
the
verb
noun
and the noun
of the adjective hot
of the adjective hot
is heat.
is heat.
Very good. Do you prefer the heat of the summer rather than the cold of the winter? Do you prefer the heat of the summer rather than the cold of the winter? Yes or no? I
Yes,
prefer the
I
heat
prefer
of the
the
summer
heat of the summer
rather than
rather
the
than
cold of the winter.
the cold of the winter.
Why? Why? Because
Because it because because I got a cold.
mhm,
I got
I'll catch a cold.
I will catch a cold
Very good in winter. Very good. How is your room
yesterday.
heated? How is your room heated? My room
Heated. My
is
room
heated
is
by
heated
radiators.
by
Radiators.
radiators.
Very good.
Radiators.
In your country, which is cheaper, central heating or electric fires? In your country, which
Electric
is cheaper,
fires.
central heating or electric fires? In my country,
In my country,
central heating
central
is
heating
cheaper than
is cheaper than
electric fires.
electric fires.
Very good. Okay. When you lack sufficient money to buy something, do you wait and save the money or do you buy it on credit? When you lack sufficient money to buy something, do you wait and save the money or do you buy it on credit? When I lack
Credit. When I lack
sufficient money
sufficient
to
money
buy something,
to buy something,
I
I
buy
I
I buy it on
buy
credit.
buy it on credit
Very good. Why? Why? Because I need it
because
at
I need it
once.
at once.
Very good. What do you think your town is lacking in more than anything else? What do you think your town is lacking in more than anything else? I think
Yes.
my town
I think my
is
town
lacking in
is lacking in young person
more than anything
more
else.
than anything else.
Is there a serious lack of food in some countries in the world? Is there some serious lack of food in some countries in the world? Yes, there's
Yes, there's
a
there's a
serious
serious
lack of food
lack of food
in some countries in the world.
in some country in the world.
Very good. Okay, that's the end of our revision. Let's have new work.
York.
Okay, so repeat: neighbor,
Neighbor,
next door neighbor,
next door neighbor,
neighboring,
neighboring,
neighborhood,
neighborhood,
get on well.
get on well.
Very good. Okay, listen. Neighbor, next door neighbor, and neighborhood are all nouns.
All
Okay,
now, はい。
so a next door neighbor is a person who lives in the house next to someone.
人様。
Neighborhood means the people living near one another. Okay, to get on well or to get along well means to have good relationship with someone. To get
Good
good
relationship.
relationship with someone. For
Okay.
example, my next door neighbor has gotten on well with almost everyone in the neighborhood. However, he will be moving to the neighboring city for good. Okay, very good.
はい。
Let's practice. Who's your neighbor in this classroom? Who's your neighbor in this classroom?
Who,
Nobody
nobody
is my neighbor
is my neighbor
in this classroom.
in this classroom.
Very good. Why do you think it is that some people just don't get on well with their next door neighbors? Why do you think it is that
Why do
some
you think
people just
some
don't
people
get on
just
well with their next
well?
door neighbors? I think the reason
I think the reason
that some people
that some
just
people
don't get on
just
well
don't get on
with
well
their next door neighbors
with the next door
is
neighbors
that we can choose
with is that we can
our
choose
friends
our
but
plans
cannot choose
but cannot
our
choose
neighbors.
our neighbors.
Very good. Do you ever go to a neighboring town to do some shopping? Do you ever go to a neighboring town to do some shopping? Yes or no? I
Yes,
sometimes go
I sometimes
to
go
a neighboring town
to a neighboring
to
town
do some shopping.
to do some shopping
Right? Why? Why? Because
because
they have
uh
bigger shopping malls.
yes, they have bigger
Shopping
shopping
malls.
malls,
Very good.
shopping malls.
Which do you think is the most pleasant neighborhood in your town? Which do you think is the most pleasant neighborhood in your town? I think
I
my
think
neighborhood
my
neighborhood
neighborhood
is the most
is the most
pleasant neighborhood
pleasant
in
neighborhood
my town.
in my town.
Right? Are there quite a few shops in the neighborhood of your home? Are there quite a few
Are
shops
there
in the
quite a
neighborhood of your
few
home? Yes or no?
quite
A
a
few shoe
few.
shop, like stores.
Yes,
There are
there are
quite a few shops
quite a few
in
shops
the neighborhood
in the neighborhood
of my home.
of my home.
Very good. Next, repeat Bible.
Bible,
Very good. One more. Bible.
Bible,
Very good. Okay,
Bible.
listen. Bible is a noun. It is the
Bi-
holy book used in a Christian religion. Bible.
あ、あ、は
Okay,
い。
so
クリス
let's
はい、
practice.
Bible.
What's the name of the holy book for Christians? What's the name of the holy book for Christians? The name
The
of
name
the holy book
of the holy
for
book
Christians
for
is the
Christians
Bible.
is the Bible.
Very good. Okay, next repeat March.
March,
Order.
order.
Hiring.
Are you
Tiring.
ready? Tiring,
Very good. Okay, listen.
tiring.
March.
はい。
The word march is a verb. It means to walk with careful short steps in a regular rhythm. Order is a noun. It means the way in which a set or things is organized. Tiring is an adjective. When something is tiring, it causes someone to feel tired. For example, soldiers
はい。
march because marching helps maintain order and also because it's faster and less tiring. Okay, so let's practice. Why do soldiers march? Why do soldiers march?
Why
Soldiers
do
march
soldiers
because
march?
marching
Because marching
helps maintain order
helps maintain order,
and also because
and also
it's
because
faster
it's faster
and less tiring.
and less tiring.
Very good. Okay, next repeat. Bloody.
Ruddy,
Very good. Bloody. Okay, listen. The
ruddy,
word bloody is an adjective. It means with much loss of life and many serious injuries. Bloody. Okay,
bloody.
let's practice. Which do you think was the most bloodiest battle in history? Which do you think is the most bloodiest battle in history? I think
Bloodiest, I think,
the Battle of
the
Stalingrad.
Battle of
Stalingrad
Stalingrad
was the bloodiest battle
was the bloodiest battle
in history.
in history.
Very good. So it happened in World War II. Okay. Next, repeat.
Okay.
Wicked.
Quick,
W. Wicked.
the, weak, weak,
Wicked.
wicked,
Very good. Wicked. Okay. The word wicked is an adjective. It is the
wicked,
synonym of evil. Wicked.
evil.
For example, Adolf Hitler was wicked. Okay, let's practice. Who do you think is the most wicked person alive today? Who do you think is the most wicked person alive today? I think.
Wicked. I think.
Who?
Weak,
Let's say
wicked.
Let's say Kim Jong Un
Kim Jong-un
is the most wicked person
is the wicked person
alive today.
alive today.
Why? Why?
Oh,
Because
what?
a
Because
lot of their people
a lot of people
are starving.
are starving.
Starving.
Oh, star,
Starving,
star,
like hungry. Starving.
starving,
Starve.
starve. はい。
Okay, very good.
あ、
Next, repeat.
starve.
Importance.
Importance.
Very good. Okay, listen. Okay, here we go. Importance. Okay, so listen. The word
Importance.
importance is a noun.
No.
Okay, it
はい。
means the value of something. For example, I know the importance of being honest.
Being honest.
Okay, so let's practice. Do you think parents should teach their children about the importance of being honest? Do you think
Honest.
parents should teach their children about the importance
Teach
of being honest? Yes
being
or no?
honest.
I
Yes.
think
I
parents
think parents
should teach their
should
children
teach their children
about the importance
about the
of
importance
being honest.
of being honest.
Very good. Okay, so now let's move on to reading.
Okay.
Okay, so
Reading.
our reading is at stage 6, paragraph page 497. 7.
97.
Okay, and our last head word was provide. Okay, please start at page 500, head word straight. For 97, straight.
Straight. Okay, straight. Are you going to go straight home after the lesson? Yes, I'm going to go straight home after the lesson. If you came to some crossroads while driving a car and instead of stopping, you kept straight on, what might happen? If I came to some crossroads while driving a car and instead of stopping,
I kept
I kept
straight on.
straight on, an accident might happen.
Mhm.
Consist. How many days does a
Fortnight.
fortnight consist of? A fortnight consists of 14 days.
Mhm.
Place. Why do we have to place an egg carefully on the table? We have to place an egg carefully on the table because it could easily break.
Mhm.
Commons, commons,
Comment.
academic, ah,
Commence.
comments,
Mhm.
comments, academic. In in which month days? Sorry,
In which month does
in in which month does the
the
academic
academic
year commence in
commence?
your あれ sorry commence
Mhm.
commence in your country?
Commence means start.
start ほほ
Mhm.
ほはい。the academic year
Commences in.
commences in April in my country.
Very good.
コロニー、
One
コ
more.
ロニー、
Colony.
コロニー、appear、disappear、appearance、get to know、what might